In a quiet corner of the world, nestled between gentle green hills and rivers shimmering like molten silver under the morning sun, lay a village untouched by rush. Here life moved slowly. Mornings began with temple bells, and evenings ended with the smell of wood-fire stoves. It was home to Arjun. In this village, time moved to the rhythm of nature. Children laughed in the fields, elders shared stories under banyan trees, and the wind carried the scent of blooming jasmine. Among them was a boy whose heart carried a dream bigger than the hills that sheltered his home. From his earliest days, Arjun carried one dream: to serve the nation. Not as a soldier or businessman, but as a civil servant. He had seen the pain of villagers drowning in paperwork, the injustice of corruption, and he vowed to someday be the one to change it. For Arjun, the civil services were not just a job, they were a calling. He often told his mother, "Ma, one day, I'll sit in that chair, and I'll make things right." His dream was as much for the village as it was for himself. Everyone in the village knew about Arjun's dream. While others played cricket or celebrated festivals, he spent his days under the banyan tree, reading books bigger than his hands could hold. The village boys admired him, but they also wondered if such a dream was possible for someone like them. Years of sacrifice led to his first exam attempt. The day came and went. The result: failure. But Arjun didn't cry. He simply looked at the sky and whispered, "Next year will be mine." Little did he know, this would be the first of many battles. The second attempt ended the same way. This time, whispers began in the village, "Maybe it's not for him, maybe this is only for city boys." But Arjun stayed silent, letting the doubt pass over him like wind over the fields. Inside, his resolve was still burning. After the third failure, whispers became advice. Why not find a job in town? Why waste your youth? Even his father's eyes no longer carried the same fire. But Arjun knew, if he stopped now, all those years of struggle would mean nothing. After his fourth failure, Arjun walked to the riverbank. The still water seemed to mirror his stillness and his doubts. Sitting on a rock, he finally let his tears fall, wondering if perhaps everyone was right, that his dream was just too far for a villager to reach. It was then he saw it, an ant, carrying a grain of rice twice its size. It slipped, fell, and tried again. 20 times it failed. Then, it climbed the stone and disappeared. Arjun whispered, "If an ant can keep going, why can't I?" That night, Arjun didn't just pick up his books, he picked up a mirror. He realized he wasn't failing because he lacked effort, but because he lacked strategy. He was working hard, not smart. It was time to change his way of studying and his way of thinking. Arjun began studying not just his subjects, but himself. He found his weaknesses, his bad habits, and the mistakes in his approach. This was no longer just preparation for an exam, it was preparation for a new version of himself, sharper, wiser, and stronger. From the next day, Arjun changed everything. He created a strict routine with time for reading, revision, exercise, and rest. Each day was planned like a soldier's march, each hour given purpose. For the first time, he felt in control of the battle ahead. He began traveling to nearby towns for group discussions with other aspirants. Sharing knowledge, debating ideas, and learning from others sharpened his mind. For the first time, Arjun wasn't alone in his journey. He had a circle that fueled his growth and kept his spirits high. Arjun started reading newspapers cover to cover, not just headlines. He studied patterns in past exam papers, revised regularly, and kept his mind calm through meditation. Studying stopped feeling like a punishment. It became a process he enjoyed, step by step, like building a bridge toward his dream. Months passed, and the final attempt arrived. On exam morning, Arjun's hands trembled slightly, but his heart was steady. He whispered to himself before entering the hall, "Believe. Just believe." This was more than an exam. It was the moment his years of struggle would be tested. Inside the hall, each question was a battle. Arjun resisted panic, breathing deeply before answering. "Believe," he repeated silently. With every page turned, he felt the weight of his preparation guiding him. This time, he wasn't just hoping, he was certain he was giving his best. Months later of the written exam, there came the interview. The panel was stern, their questions tough. Arjun didn't try to impress with big words. He answered with honesty, clarity, and calmness. Years of struggle had made him steady. He left the room knowing he had spoken his truth. Weeks later, result day arrived. Arjun went to a nearby cyber cafe to check what waits for him. His heart pounded as he typed his roll number. The screen blinked and there it was. Rank 47. For a moment, he couldn't breathe. Then the tears came, this time, a victory. He ran to his home and shouting, "Baba, Ma, I did it." The sound echoed through the village lanes. Neighbors stepped out, curious, then smiling. The boy who once faced whispers now carried a victory that belonged not just to him, but to everyone who had ever dared to dream. The news spread like wildfire. The same villagers who once doubted him now lifted him on their shoulders. Drums played, sweets were shared, and the little village by the Silver River came alive with joy. But Arjun stayed humble. He knew this victory was built on years of quiet struggle. A few days later, young boys from the village gathered around him. They wanted to know how he kept going after failing so many times. Arjun knelt down, smiled, and told them, "Because every failure was a lesson, and stopping would have been my only true failure." Arjun began speaking at schools, telling students that dreams are not limited by background or failures. "Dream big, fail big, and rise even bigger," he said. "No mountain is too high if you keep climbing. Your last attempt can still be the one that changes everything." Even in his success, Arjun never forgot the nights under the flickering lamp, the rejections, or the doubts he faced. He knew those moments were not setbacks, they were the stones that built his path. Without them, the victory would have no meaning. When Arjun wore his officer's badge for the first time, it wasn't just a symbol of authority, it was a reminder of the promises he made to himself and his village. Every decision from that day would carry the weight of the journey that brought him here. Arjun worked tirelessly, clearing pending cases, helping farmers with their documents, and ensuring fair treatment for everyone. His office became a place of hope. People no longer feared visiting. It was where problems met solutions, and where justice was not delayed. Word of his journey spread beyond his village. Other young aspirants wrote to him, asking for advice. Arjun's story wasn't just about passing an exam, it was about proving that persistence and smart work can overcome any barrier, no matter where you come from. In his village, Arjun became more than an officer. He became a symbol of hope. Children pointed at him and whispered, "One day, I'll be like him." The Silver River kept flowing, but now it carried with it the dreams of an entire generation. Whenever Arjun spoke to young people, his message was simple: dream big, fail big, rise even bigger. No dream is too far if you believe in your last attempt. His voice carried the weight of someone who had walked the path and reached the summit. Persistence, reflection, and smart effort lead to success. It's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you rise. Arjun's journey reminds us, never underestimate the power of one last attempt. Sometimes, that final try is the one that changes everything.